Wait a little bit until maybe 2 more people join.
Can everyone hear you?
Can you hear me? If you can hear me, could you press the like button, please? Or maybe comment. Let me see if I can check the comment.
Hmm.
Okay, now it's 0 views.
Oh, I'm here. I can't hear you.
Say something.
You're on camera, I think. Yep.
This is good, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Hello. If you can hear me, please comment. If you can hear me, comment or like so I can see if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know if I can take the comments from here. Hi. Koite maska. Hello everybody, it's King Doxa here. So we're gonna start the book review that all of you must have been waiting for. Okay, so if you don't know, the book is called The Hero Inside. Let me just show you the book now. You're gonna be surprised. The art is just so amazing for just the cover. It's just so amazing. Your mind will just be blown if you see this. Look at this. Look at this amazing thing. Sorry, coming. Look at this. Wow, just so amazing. Don't you think? So, today we're going to be talking about the first and second chapter. If you have any questions, you should comment. But this is my first time doing a live stream, so I don't know if I can see the comments from here, which I don't think I can now. So, just to test, could someone please try to comment? Well, it's okay if you can't, or you don't need to. So, the first chapter, it's warming you up. It's warming you up for what's going to be ahead for all the chapters from chapter 2 and so on. Chapter 1, it's so it begins. And so it begins. I remember. So there's always a quote, some kind of quote of someone inside the book, I would say. And I really like that. It made me feel like that the person, the author, really did her research. She really liked books, and that's why I think she knew all of those quotes. And that made me think of those quotes in a different way, even if I've heard them before or I haven't. This book gives you a new perspective from of life, if you know what I mean. So it starts off like, have you wondered where you're born? And talks about you, what you're thinking, if you have ever thought of something that's so deep that you have never thought about it. So if you have any questions, you should just comment. Chapter 1, there's some parts that it's talking to you, like this part here, saying, when did you first realize that you were unique, different from your parents, siblings, relatives, or other adult influences? So I'm using Kindle, so I just made a note. I said, I've never thought about that. Just as the book does, it just, boom, just makes things appear that you've never thought about before, and just changes the whole perspective of life. If you also want to see what if you're different, just comment. So, have you commented? Okay, cool. I would say the first chapter is amazing. Well, the both two chapters are amazing, but let me show you. Look, look. Oh, it's opposite, upside down. So this is the part I just told you about. It says, when did you first realize that you were unique? Have you actually ever thought of that? That you were unique or something like that? I I I doubt so, because I've never thought about it. And even when I asked my mom, she said she have never thought about it. And that just blew my mind, because she's an adult. An adult. Wow, she's never thought about it. Oh my god, it just blew my mind. And even on the book, it says to like discuss with family, friends, people around you, to like realizing that you've never realized before. You know? I just really love that it was something that you can not just thinking about just reading by yourself. You know, like those normal books are just like imagination. Wow. This is just really interactive, I would say. It's like those interactive like books where you choose a path. Well, I wouldn't say something like that, because you don't really choose a path, but it's really interactive, and that just made me so immersive for chapter 1. So if anybody has any questions, comment. I really love the parts where, not like parts, but everywhere. So I'm gonna show you some parts that I really loved. Well, it's actually the start, but every chapter here, right here. Can you see the small writing here? I'm going to read it for you. Until you make the on concussion, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. I don't know how you see. G. Jung. See, there's a quote at every chapter, even in the middle of them, not just the start here, but in the middle of them. Let me search now. Well, I can't really just find it now, but you can always find one or more quotes in one of the chapters. And that's what I thought was really good about chapter 1. So, if you have any questions now, please maybe comment and I will answer them for chapter 1. And helps me think about helps me think deeply about all my surrounding things, all that's in the book, and everything I've heard until now. I just love the book. I think I'll say this like 10 times or more until now, because just if you haven't read the book, you should buy it. And there was a really really funny and like something that was new to me that came up: learn, unlearn, and relearn. So it's about to learn stuff, learn something new, unlearn things that weren't right or things that are not accurate, and relearn, like to do something you've already done so that you don't forget it. And that was a really amazing word, just a word that I really thought was good. Anybody have something to say in the comments? Oh, it looks like somebody joined. Cool. Hello, hello. Moving on to chapter 2, if that's okay. Chapter 2 is answering the who am I question. It's about your identity, because some people just adjust their emotions to people around them so that they don't get hated or like get outcasted. So this was a really different story from the chapter 1. So there was a part where you actually write down notes. This is my favorite part. The first part where you take notes is write down what you believe, how you started believing in that, construct why you are holding on to that belief till now, questions you still have about it, and when you start believing the statement as fact. For example, it could be a personal bias on a general held belief. Like, I used to think oysters were not delicious. Something like that. And that, I'm not going to read too much because, spoilers. But I just love that part because it made me think about what all the things I believed until now. And now I really need to think, how did I start believing that? Is that belief really true? Or do I need to rethink my belief? And that really made me think more about what I should be thinking about and constantly made me use my head. And that's like the whole premise of the book, just making you be aware of the world. And that was a really funny part. Don't remember if it was chapter 1 or chapter 2, but I heard there was a debate in Nigeria if spanking was good or not. And that just made me laugh so much. Because like my mom doesn't spank me because she's a nice person. She knows it's not good for me. So I don't really know what the debate. It should be not, no, it's not good because I don't know, because it's not good. Yeah, because it's not good. And the author said she has seen maybe it was the author, maybe it was my mom, well, either of them, said that some people actually were successful of getting, even though they were getting spanked. Oh, okay, I remember. It's the author. Cool, cool, cool. Sorry, sorry. It's the author that put that in the book, saying that some people were actually successful. Does anyone have any questions? No? Looks like another person joined. Now there are two people watching. Nice. Thank you. Welcome to the live stream. This is my first live stream. Hello. So, I think somebody, maybe you're new because can't really check who is watching right now. So, if you're new, I'm just gonna start again from chapter 1. So, chapter 1 was, it's just the beginning, you know? It just started and it's warming you up. Chapter 2 is about identity crisis, about if you know who you are. You know, like those movie things where they're like, do you know who you are? Like, if you're worthy or something. If you need to be worthy, and they ask you, do you know who you are? And you're like, yeah, I know, my name is blah, 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 and I'm worthy. And it's like, you are not worthy, and then you have to rethink who you are. That's what I thought this chapter 2 resembled, like the movies. Any questions in the comments? So, okay, no one commented if they needed any questions. So, I'm just gonna summarize chapter 2. It's know yourself, know who you are. That is the bottom line of chapter 2. So, that is it. Just know who you are. If you don't know who you are, read chapter 2. And you know, like, this is me. And no one can tell me who I am. No one can tell me what I need. It's only me that can do me. Oh, I didn't read the quote of the chapter. Let's call it the quote of the chapter, not the quote of the day, the quote of the chapter. Nobody can teach me who I am. You can describe part of me, but who I am and what I need is something I have to find out myself. I don't know how to pronounce these names. Chinua Akebe. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. I don't really know how to pronounce the name. Maybe I'll search. Anybody have any questions? So, I know you have been here watching the video, just watching like, oh my god, this King Doxa guy is so handsome, so amazing, he's so intelligent, big brain. Wow, he should be the most biggest YouTuber in the world. I know that's what you're thinking. So, just saying, buy the book. That's the whole reason I started this live stream, if you didn't notice. Is so you can buy the book, because it helped me so much. And I even felt like this handsome, big brain, ikemen, Japanese for handsome, Doxa, that is not the biggest YouTuber yet, but big enough. just got boosted just thanks to this book. And let's talk about chapter 3 and 4 because we just did chapter 2 and 3. I mean, not 2 and 3. Sorry, my big brain just became fried. So 1 and 2. So, if you're wondering when we do these, you just need to turn on notifications, subscribe. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. I'm watching you. I know if you don't subscribe. So you subscribe, and then if you turn on the notification bell, you can check the shorts, and we will announce when we are doing it. And if we're not able to do it, I will post a short telling you that I am not able to do it for so reason, so why, so this that. So if you are really wanting to see like parts of the rest of the book until chapter 13, stay tuned, subscribe, and thanks to the author for putting out this amazing book, because without that book, this handsome, big brain, intelligent King Doxa, which is not a big YouTuber yet but big enough, this would have never come. And maybe this video would have been the start of my big Hollywood walking through the red carpet pictures, something like that. Career would start from this. So just thank you the author putting out this amazing book. Just saying, because did you just see this book, like identity crisis? Boom! You've never thought of that, right? Maybe you already have an identity crisis. Sorry about that, but that will really help you. People who have maybe like identity crisis. And I hope I can have you join my live stream soon. I would like to pick her brains more, because thanks to her, my brain is just expanding. You can see it's expanding 1 millimeter per as much as I read it. Because before it was my brain was like, just reading that book made my brain go big brain moment. And I hope I can have the author join the live stream soon, because there's only one person watching now. Maybe after I post it on the live stream and maybe they'll watch it. I don't know, but I hope the author could join soon. So, should I end the live stream? Because we already covered up all the chapters that we're going to do today, 1 and 2. So, I guess I'll see you someday. Bye.